Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Dead Cells. Man, rough day for Dead Cells, but you know what? Let's do it again. Once more into the breach, my friend. I am still, okay, yeah, let's do this. I'm still interested in doing a brutality build. I still want to do one. I think I still even want to go to the nest path. Hilariously, we haven't died once on the, Could you stop that? Hilariously, we haven't died once on the biome levels. It's just been all of the, like, extra nonsense. The prison, the bank, has not been a good day for me, for my own play. No, stop. You hit hard. You hit very hard. You wanna know why Legendary Flint is better than Legendary Symmetrical Lance, says Hesitant Pixel. I think that it's probably just damage. If you're telling me that one has like a higher DPS rating than the other, then it's probably just due to the raw damage that it does and the fact that the Flint has that ground shockwave. Also a little bit of personal preference. Also, you can go around shields. You know what? I'm just realizing something. That would make it really good for those elites that have the 2 shield crystals. If you had a legendary symmetrical lance, you could just kick them both in the head, right? Because that sounds like a freaking brilliant idea. Dun, 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 dun. That's an owl. I don't know why in my head I thought it was gonna be a serenade. Maybe I saw the owl and then a part of me was like, what do you want it to be? What pet would work well? Yonk. Yonk. I'll eat it. Maybe that's another problem. Too much infected food. Gotcha. Let's get all of the loot that we can here. You know what? I'll take this over the giant whistle, a little bit of rooting. Adamski, welcome. How's it going today? How is everybody's Saturday going today? Because it's Saturday. It's a warm day, but otherwise a good day. Although I have been finding myself having a little bit of a hard time sleeping lately. I don't know why. I'm the type of person who really likes to just kind of like lay in bed and watch something on their phone for a little while to try to fall asleep, but I have been having a hard time getting to that tired state where you're able to fall asleep. Why did you take so long to close? That was a weird one. Thank you. Extra jump, damage from projectiles being reduced. I'm gonna take it. And if we're not going to the sewer path and we're just gonna be going up to the nest one more time, we don't need poison. And it's not poison heal, it's just poison doesn't affect you one way or the other. Another rapier, huh? I mean, the rapier has not been the problem. It's actually been a very fun weapon to use. But I do like the... pans as well. What would you take, chat? Would you take the rapier? Would you take the pans? The pans are a true combo potential. I don't use the rapier often. Yeah. Flashing fans or double crossbow-matic. We could roll flashing fans. Strangely enough, they have fantastic range for a melee weapon, and they can be used to deflect projectiles and then gain crits. for 8 seconds, which is pretty decent, but it does work. It's essentially a parry, so you have to be prepared to parry. You know what? Let's go for it over the bow. Fantastic range. Exactly. We are done, and we are leaving. Do I want the rapier, or do I want the pans? Let's do an A/B test, you know? We'll take them both, and we'll try them both out. We'll get the proper knowledge of which is better. So I still want to go to the morass. So I'm still gonna go to the Arboretum. This will be my 3rd time being here in like the last hour, but that's okay. Isn't it? Pixel says, I didn't hear what you said. I said, tell me why. Segus Jr. says, I wonder if it actually is a parry and it would set off things. That's a good question. Because if the fans actually do count as a parry, you could get a little bit of like regen off of it. The Iron Staff does count as a parry, so maybe. Although it doesn't actually say parry, it just says reflects projectiles. Well, it doesn't even say that, it says repelling a projectile. What the hell does repelling a projectile mean? Can I repel a thrown dude? It didn't seem like it, you know what? It did not seem like it actually counted as a parry, but, the damage is actually pretty good, but that was specifically so that I could kill that enemy a little bit more easily. Let's compare. 500, 300, 300 damage on that, huh? And that did 100, 100, 400 on the pan. Well, I mean, the rapier, it does do more damage. It does significantly more damage, faster, but combos do have, at some point, way more hits in the combo chain. Did I say combos? I meant pans. The pans have way more hits in the combo chain. Well, we'll continue to test it out. Frantic Sword. I also do like the Frantic Sword. I have used that to good effect. I remember having one singular good run against Spoiler Boss with that. Isn't it Pixel just says they like? I'm gonna paraphrase, you like the lance better and it can't crit on bosses. It's a very good point. I think when we had it, it was still doing like a good 500,000. I'm sure the flint would have been better. Again, because the flint also does have the ability to actually do that shockwave. I think ultimately though, it's a matter of not needing to worry about it. You know, if you have a run, hit the boxes. If you have a run where you have a legendary flint or a legendary symmetrical lance, I think I'm pretty happy to have either one, honestly. So hold on. Clunk. Wow, even with the crit, the fans can't one-shot a tiny little mushroom boy, huh? It seems a little low, you know? Seems like it could be better. Honestly, I think I'm willing to go for like the flamethrower turret at this point. In my head, I'm like, you know what? Just give me some fire. Give me some fire. Give me a firebrand. I'll build my own damn synergy with blackjack and hookers. Oh my god, wall of text. Yeah, I think the flint is probably better than the symmetrical lance, but I like mixing it up on occasion. Maybe not with the King Scepter though, but that's, you know, neither here nor there. I also do miss having that poison rapier, but who needs poison when you don't need the poison damage to actually kill anything, you know? Just kill them first. Kill them all. Get down, get down! Like, the fact that the rapier can one-shot a rampaging zombie is freaking lovely. Well, that was bad. Like, that's a ton of damage. Excuse me. How much more value does the fans get? 900 to 1600 DPS? Whoop. Still feel like it can't compare with the rapier, at least right now. Random skills? I mean, you've got a serenade, you've got some holy water. Lacerating aura is just doing damage. You know why I don't like lacerating aura? Because it doesn't do anything. It says lacerating, you would think that it would also apply a bleed, but it doesn't apply a bleed or burn or poison, it's just DOT for 3 seconds, which really doesn't matter that much. It's a little lame. Sinew Slicer. I would like that. But actually, before I buy anything, let's buy from the main shops, just in case we can find a mimic, which might not be the best idea in the world, but if we can find that mimic early and kill it and survive, then we know we're not gonna fight it later. I think I'd rather have this than the damn fans. I don't need to parry projectiles, I just need to burn enemies. Yeah, that's feels way better. Something that ooh, hello. Something that I can use to burn these enemies and enable synergies and also just not have to worry about the flying enemies so much. See ya. Hey, come here. Thank you. That gets me every time. I love that. Skirt, skirt, skirt. You're who I wanted. Random weapons. Give me a mimic. I'll kill him. I don't care. God damn it, I don't care. I'll still kill him. Though I do like the weapons that we... Ah, there you go. There's Firebrand. So we'll... Is not a mimic. I should try out like the Hayabusa as well. I think those are secretly very good, but I never do attempt to use them. Better Rapier. Rapier 6. More damage on a poison and bleeding target. Or a blood sword. Now give me the Rapier. Lacerating Aura does give us poison damage for everything else. And Knife Dance also gives us more damage to everything else. You know, I'd rather have this than Cluster, I think. No, rather than Lacerating Aura. I know we do lose out on the poison, but... early game, I don't think you need to worry so much about the actual damage synergies. You don't need to care early about whether or not you're getting plus damage on a bleeding target and then have a bleeding synergy. You just need to have good equipment. Equipment that you're comfortable with and that's solid and is doing a lot of damage and killing things. God, Firebrands is so good. Whoops, excuse me. Thank you. Okay, well, yeah, that was dumb of me. I'll admit, that was dumb. Slow down the footage on that one. He wasn't facing the other direction. The game screwed me. Okay, yeah, I screwed myself on that one. Yeah, I don't know. Just I can't. I'm not focusing on Dead Cells today. Clearly, just getting hit by literally everything. Just one of those days. We are done though. There's a second shop. If this was a skill shop, we're gonna buy some skills. Can't afford any. We could buy a turret, spreads oil. We could buy a Lacerating Aura. Honestly, I don't want to buy any of this. It's probably not going to be a mimic, but no in this game. Nah, we're fine. We're fine. Oh my God, I got a 60 door. Gold Digger, Amulet, Smoke Bomb. Again, Smoke Bomb could be used for enabling all of those synergies, but I think I'm happy. We're gonna go combo. We're gonna go pans. No, we bought the Rapier, let's use it. Barnacle Trap. You know? Yeah. I can use that like a reusable grenade. Does it go away after 10 seconds? Only when it's floating. Good. That should kill you. Don't even think about it. Well, that's gonna suck. No, it didn't. Alrighty then. Even at this point in the run, it feels way better than it did on the last run, or on the last run with the Rapier. I feel like the rapier itself is doing more damage. Although I think, you know what, it's probably upgraded. That's why it feels like it's doing more damage, because it is. There you go. Wop, 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 wop. Random weapons. No thank you, although again, you could be a mimic. But here's the age-old question, do I want to fight a mimic if there is a mimic there? Ah, shields. Well, I can't hit you. That sucked. Heal up. Oh, excuse me, I had to sneeze. We're not gonna be able to kill him, although, if I go far enough away, the shield crystal despawns so he can get hit by the ceiling turret. Okay, that's good. I'll wait. Ah, excellent. Top tier gameplay right there. Cheesing the game, huh? Yo, if the game cheeses me, I'll cheese the hell out of the game, you know? This is just all fair in love and war. All fair in love and Dead Cells. All right, let me look at some pan play. I mean, that seemed exceptional so far. Yeah, you got me. I kind of accepted that one. For some reason, he was super slow. Maybe it was the pan. It does take the pans a minute to actually get like a stagger out there. It's 200 at the end of the combo. I don't know, that didn't seem that bad. But maybe I'll keep using the rapier, I think, because I don't use it that often again. This will be a bit more of an exploratory attempt with the rapier. I'll be real interested to see how this works on bosses, because again, the thing with it is that you can't really be just dodging willy-nilly to enable the synergy. You need to save your dodges at times for dodging. So where does that leave the rapier? I don't know. We're gonna take shrapnel axes. Everyone's favorite weapon. Oiled sword, I am very interested in as well, because the oiled sword does not have a crit condition that requires you to dodge roll. We are rolling firebrand, so we are enabling the fire synergy. It can enable double damage synergy for other things. Yeah, you know, first of all, are you a mimic? You're not a mimic. I'm gonna take an oiled sword, I think. Better firebrand? Nah, not worth the cost. But I think I'm gonna try an oiled sword. We didn't get a panchaku out of that. Otherwise, I may have grabbed that instead, since we do have combo. I mean, combo is not gonna be maybe a 10 out of 10 with the oiled sword, but I don't think it's gonna be too bad. This is gonna suck on Nest Boss, but maybe at that point we can pull out like a pan, pull out the pans. Because the combination of fire and oil is gonna enable us to do a lot of damage, and then we're gonna have the burning oil on top of that. I like it. I do like it. All right, do we want... I don't want a stun grenade. We can dump it. Okay. This is our run. Let's freaking do it. Polly, welcome back. I lost the crest twice, so I rage quit. You don't have to have the crest. I've learned a long time ago to sometimes just let the crest go. Yeah, I have used Panchaku with the combo before, and it is pretty damn good. But if we find a Panchaku, maybe we'll take it. Well, I mean, we've already taken combo, but if we find a Panchaku, maybe we'll take the Panchaku, and then we'll roll big ol' combo double pans. Your first melee attack inflicts more damage. Melee kills reduce skill cooldowns. Melee attacks slow enemies. Make you invisible. Maybe give me slow enemies. I could see that. Although support would work with the barnacle trap, and that would give us 36% bonus damage. I do like that. It's just a flat damage bonus. Yeah, that is pretty good. Hey, Google Watercat, welcome. How you doing? Watching without audio. Well, you don't know if I'm gonna say hi to you, so. Give me the flat damage. Okay, now is an interesting bank opportunity, I think. Let's do it. All in. And I love having an appropriate outfit as well. You know, maybe it's the head. Maybe this is a bad luck head. And I need to go back to the original Dead Cells head. I'm gonna burn this place down. Oh, careful. Don't break the door down. I don't want to be cursed. Cursed? No, thank you. Excuse me, rat. He can turn around very quickly. You gotta be careful about that imp. Like, this is pretty darn good. I like the oiled sword. Hey, Google Watercat, thank you for the gift sub to Polly. I'm realizing now it sounds like police. Oh my god, there's so many elites. You know, I find it very interesting how you start to recognize the different patterns for areas like the bank. Like, sometimes when you go in this path, you can have the doubled large gold gorgers. Sometimes you go this path and then you get the doubled gold imps, and then their elites, and their elite ability is always that they split into double copies. So you end up having 4 of those elites to fight literally every time, and I find that very interesting. That they've hard-coded what these elites are supposed to be doing. That's kind of cool. Does slowdown even work with fire? Slowdown does work with fire. Ice does not. So we could have taken melee and then it would work with this, but I wanted to go for the flat damage bonus. You know, give me more damage whenever I use a barnacle trap, which will be frequently enough. I pointed the wrong direction, which was stupid. Sometimes I just need to let the game tell me what direction to attack in instead of try to do it myself. Probably up? Nope, wrong direction. Get out of here. I feel like the oiled sword also has a decent, like, breach chance. You know, it doesn't take too many hits on an enemy before they go, ugh! Also, what is that for? Above my head. I don't know. Oh, is that the combo number? Oh, but it maxes out at 4. That's why there's just a number 4 over my head all the time. Okay, I understand. It's telling me that combo's active, but instead of it progressing, it just stops at 4, which is very strange. There we go. That bird, or that buzz cutter is coming. It's coming. Hold on, this is still the wrong direction. There it is. Thank you. Oh God. 100 curse challenge? No! I'm not that crazy. Although, I do like a sinew slicer. We can roll double traps. Yeah. I think that's worth it. We got 2 colorless traps. I like the traps. Should be good enough. Should enable us to get some... Okay. Should enable us to get some... Careful. Decent damage over time, and we'll have the access to... support at pretty much all times, so I'm always a little bit wary when I'm fighting while cursed. I like to go a little slow. I'd hate to die. How about them cells, you know? Ugh. Tough day at the office today. Tough day at ye old Dead Cells mines. Dead Cells content mines. Alright. Nope. Not gonna happen. Just fallen. Man, it 4-shot him. That's really good. I'm liking this. Okay, and I'm not liking you. Now here's a real question. What the heck is the legendary oiled sword? Well, you're gonna explode. I think I do remember. I think it is something related to Crit's movement, but it's never what you want it to be. What do I want it to be? Well, I would love it to be like, you know, inflict, I don't know, double stack of oil? Is that even a thing? Probably not. How would that even work? Oh, you know what? I remember. The legendary oiled sword is it spreads oil on the ground in an area. Like you can see whenever I attack, it just applies oil right in front of me. The legendary one will apply oil in like the size of an infantry grenade, so it'll light other enemies on fire too. So I do remember. Oh God, it's the double ones. Hello. They're coming. You're also, you've got a freaking, it's a good shovel. That one was a real elite. It was only one Cold Gorger, but he had a rotating laser beam. Like a freaking jerk. Load. Whoops, all right. Would you do this challenge if all of these traps killed you in one hit? I say that, but like, that's what I do sometimes, just normally, when I refuse to heal. Would you do the stupid things that I do? That should be the real question. Just seen this trap, I'll do it again. Oh, good. Legendary Scythe Claw. 22,000 DPS on the left Scythe Claw crits. You know, I've got to be honest. This actually does seem like it could be kind of fun on the nest boss, because it is just a big old stationary target. Weapon is hella slow, but it's not like we're gonna be critting with the oiled sword. Spreads oil on the ground on kill. No, the legendary oiled sword is on hit, not on kill, I think. We'll never light the boss on fire, but we'll still have the damage from the turrets. Do we need scythe? I don't want the scythe. I'd rather just use the damn pans. As opposed to using the oiled sword, I suppose. The pan should be fine. We'll probably, we're lucky, get another weapon. We are good to go, though. There's a couple of leftover like scroll fragments. I know there's at least one, so that is another scroll, and then we will check out the shops. Legendary pan with oiled sword. Which one's the legendary pan? It lights enemies on fire. I guess in theory you could roll legendary pan. Is that, I guess the real question is that first attack from the pan, is it fast? Because if it's fast, then it could replace the firebrand. But firebrand also has range. But truly the reason why I like the firebrand is that it's near instantaneous. You press the button and it is gone. Random skills. So, do we want a higher quality sinew slicer? Probably. Let's see what we got. Cleaver. Does do a decent amount of damage. Spinning blades at nearby enemies, inflicting bleeding, 218 DPS, but it fires a lot of blades, so as long as that number stacks, the sinew slicer is pretty good. Cleaver trap would be nice just to throw it directly under the where the boss spawns, but again, like the sinew slicer does basically the same thing. Hell welcome. Hell oh no, hell 9. We got a lot of money. Let's oh, there's another one. Yeah, I like sinew slicer, I really do. So are you a mimic? You're not a mimic. We lose a poison cloud and poison damage, but we gain a better slicer. So I'm just gonna take it. We'll go to the other shops, continue looking. Not interested, not in. Oh, the cat could be pretty good, but let's go traps this time around. I go cat often enough. Yesterday you made me laugh when you were reacting on the Solar Express tech reactions as Lemon. Lemon, I watched quite a bit of that Solar Express Celeste video that I watched, and it is just stupid. It's stupid because when you're watching it, the screen is shifting around so fast due to like pixel perfect actions that no human could actually do manually without like perfect knowledge of the track, that it really doesn't even seem like it's that good of a like challenge, right? Because it just seems like you're just pressing the inputs perfectly. It's not like you can on the fly adjust yourself to meet the criteria of the challenge. It's just more like press these buttons in these orders and you'll complete this room. But I guess that is Dead Cells, not Dead Cells, that is speed running, kind of in a nutshell. You do have to just press the buttons perfectly. I don't know, it just seems weird. It seems a little weird. I'm sad that this is a skill shop and not a weapon shop, but it could still be a mimic. So if it's a mimic, I would still like to. It's pretty good. I would still like to maybe upgrade something. So let's see what we got. It's gonna upgrade, it's not gonna be legendary. Cleaver. Would I like a level 11 cleaver? We could probably get rid of the barnacle trap, take a cleave trap. Gives us a lot of bleed effect. Are you a mimic? You're not a mimic. The mimic is the food shop. Again? I don't need the food. Well, I mean, we could buy, well, actually we cannot buy a flask now, but we don't need it. You know, I'm fine with the equipment. We don't need to upgrade right now. All right, let's get the hell out of here. I'm done. Oh. Statue looks weird in the corner. There's a few statues here that are like imps and various other things. Some of them do look a little weird. Mimics are like cops. They legally have to tell you they're mimics if you ask them. Hey man, are you a mimic? Hey shopkeep, you a mimic? Hey! Dude, this is exactly what I was hoping for. Panchucks mean that we can actually get some significant damage on the fight. We've got combo. Critical hits up, plus 50% at max health. We're at max health, let's do it. Bucket Dumper, welcome. How are you doing today? All right, let's do it. Time to get hit by a tentacle. Yep. God damn it. I was trying to go to the safe corner. Didn't work. That's fine. Well, it's not really fine, but what else are we gonna do? That time I made it. There you go. Ding 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 ding. That was a great fight. I just wish I didn't get hit on the first tentacle phase because I was trying to get into the corner. War Spear's pretty good, but you gotta love the panchucks. I wish it was a little easier to dodge those. But it's an awkward arena. You know, what I should do is I should actually probably just make the UI transparent and then hide in the left corner sometimes, because I try to walk to the right to get away from the UI, but you can turn off the UI. Might make it a little bit easier. I'm gonna fight Scarecrow. Let's do it. Bam. Yeah, it's not so much a problem with getting hit in the corner. It's just the fact that the tentacles come up randomly means that you can't really just have like a dedicated one-size-fits-all strategy. You almost always have to adjust on the fly somehow. Which, there's nothing wrong with that, it's just difficult because it's inconsistent. Sometimes you try to dodge and then there's another tentacle that comes out immediately to your side. Sometimes you try to dodge and there's a tentacle that is right next to you. Sometimes it's the same spot twice in a row, and it's just it's hard to predict. And I could definitely be a little bit better about controls. Trying my best to like excuse me. We'll keep that one there. Let's get the scroll. You know, I could be a little bit better about maybe just walking to the side instead of always trying to dodge roll. Worry about my position a little bit more. But I never do I? Let's get the cursed chest. Okay, don't, no. I forgot that he was there. Rip. Ooh, laser glaive. Gotta admit, that actually does seem pretty good. But I really do like having that panchuck in the backpack just in case I need it. Just in case I'm like, you know what? I don't want. Careful. Give me a second. Gotta deal with these enemies. A little scared. All right. Why do I feel like there's been a lot of elites lately? Doesn't it feel like there's been a lot of elites? Let's leave him alive, he won't hurt anyone. That guy was for curse killing. he got a hit in on me. You know what? That's fair, you know? He's just trying to survive. Well, I don't know. He's like a construct. I don't know exactly what he's doing. Okay, we've got some seriously good equipment already. Multi-knock bow, stun grenade, corrosive cloud. Fires twice as many bullets. So that's a ton of damage. Corrosive cloud applies 2 stacks of DOT instead of 1. So that's a lot of damage. And then stun grenade for stun duration plus 50%. I don't think we need the stun grenade. You're not gonna be able to like stun a boss forever. I'd rather have damage. The corrosive cloud damage is very good. Is it though? It does do all of the status effects. It applies 300 DPS of poison and bleed? Maybe? It could enable the barnacle trap to crit. Or the sinew slicer to do some additional damage. Oiled sword, we could roll that to have more damage against bleeding and poisoning and burning and stuff like that. I don't really want to get rid of the firebrand, so I don't really care about the multi-knock bow. As good as it is, because it is a ton of damage. I think I'll roll corrosive cloud. And I think I'll roll corrosive cloud instead of the sinew slicer. I kind of want to keep the barnacle trap for the good crits on poison. Yeah, let's do it. So let's find something to kill. It does like 8 fire damage, or is that me? I don't know. I feel like I always look at Corrosive Cloud, even the legendary one, and I'm like, really, that's it? I feel like I'm always missing something with it. It is very good for enabling the damage synergies, but I guess like if you have things that enable the damage synergies, you don't need Corrosive Cloud. Get the multi-knock below and have arrows that shoot fire. Well, that's not what it had. It had enemies burn on death, I think. But I kind of specifically want to try and fight the Scarecrow with a melee weapon. I wanna get better at actually dodging his attacks and dealing with his patterns. I don't know why I went all this way. Dun, dun, dun. No, the downwards attack is the one that's doing like 8 damage on the burn. That's not that much burn damage. It's more for, you know, enabling. I like this run though, I really do. I may have been better off with the Sinew Slicer though. Well, I mean, if you just like throw yourself off the level, I can't really see how much damage the trap is doing to you. All right, I forgot about you. Burn you to death. Yeah, let's see. 14, 14, 14. Yeah, it's like the bleed just does no damage on this thing. What a fall. Actually, the funny part about the Corrosive Cloud is that I think the electrocution is doing the most damage. It's doing like 700. But the burn is doing like 15 damage per tick, so... Not the burn, but the bleed. So really, it is the electricity on this thing that makes it shine and actually kill things. It's a funny weapon. Electric DOT underrated. It's underrated because it is a area of effect damage over time. See, 173, 112 on the burn, and he's not even bleeding or being poisoned at all. What the hell happened? Okay, that was stupid. I don't know what happened there. Face Flask Vengeance is good because it also does boost the electric DOT damage too. So Face Flask that applies electricity is just immediately doing additional damage, huh? Interesting. Let's go heal up since I just tanked one elite shot in the face for some reason. Nope, get out of here. For the bag yet. You know what? Let me buy them a malaise reduction as well. I'm going pretty slowly here because I am trying to experiment with some equipment. There's one more of those big tank enemies, like the golems, not the tanks. So I really want to try and... Oh my god, I almost got hit there. I want to see what happens when I try to poison bleed that guy. One right here. I mean, if it can't even kill this enemy, that seems terrible. Yeah, okay, we are gonna be getting rid of Corrosive Cloud. We are going to be getting rid of Corrosive Cloud. That is so bad. Like, the Firebrand would kill him on its own. The DOT from the burn would do it. And if the full brunt of the Corrosive Cloud can't even take him to like half health, this thing is worthless. Good to figure that out now, I suppose. Could be something to be said for a King Scepter on the fight against the Scarecrow, just bouncing over his head constantly. Hey, 9? 2 hours still in Dead Cells, is this the second run? No comment. That's gonna hurt. No comment. Ow. Really wish I would stop getting hit so much. Oh God. Maybe I will go buy another heal before we leave. Lemon says, I made a tier list. I put Corrosive Cloud in C tier because, yeah, it sucks. Honestly, after what I just saw from the legendary one, and this is with double DOT stacks, I think I would put Corrosive Cloud in the F tier. I think it's pretty bad. Like, if it can't kill single enemies, it is pretty much worthless. Again, like, it is good for creating the synergies, but you probably want to have that with other equipment anyways, so. Yeah, I'm gonna not utilize this if I can avoid it. Really low DOT ticks. Yeah, like, the DOT is like 12 damage per damage tick of the bleed and the poison. I mean, it even says it does 99 DPS. Okay, my old oiled sword does 9,000. So like, it is so far below where it needs to be. Hey, Husky Lovechild, welcome to the stream. Kaka, thank you very much for the subscription. Can I say that even faster? Thank you very much for the subscription. Thank you very much for the subscription. We don't need fire. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy my sinew slicer back. And X Whale. Kaka, thank you very much as well. Anyone who has Twitch Prime, follow along with their footsteps. Hit that subscribe button. You might as well. All right, let's go. Man, that corrosive cloud, man. I didn't realize it was that bad. I kept being like, oh, maybe it'll work. Maybe just give it a chance, man. Give me a chance, baby. I can change. No, it cannot change. You know what I do like about the oiled sword is that it can keep fire going basically forever. That's one reason to like it, I think. '68 says C tier seems polite. Yeah, exactly, yeah. I don't know why. Okay, you know what? Heal up. That's why I bought the healing flask. I wish that it would have taken more than the first enemy in order for me to require the heal, but you know what? It is what it is. Boom, boom, boom. I heard that. So bad about turning around when I'm fighting enemies. Like a dumbass. See ya. I would love on this floor, what are we looking for? We're looking to pick up a new oiled sword, and then afterwards, I would love to have the ability to upgrade it to maybe get double damage on burning oil. I think we could get that because normally things that apply burn can't get double damage on burning oil, but things that apply oil can. I've seen it plenty of times. And since the sword is always applying oil, I don't think that negates it from getting access to 100% damage on burning oil. Should work. You know what? Nice hit. Can't even be mad, bro. What happened to the corrosive cloud? What do you think? Oh my God, look at that. You know what? It's a sign. The game has given me my run, but only better. All right, well that's like exceptional. It doesn't actually do that much, funnily enough. It just creates more oil. But I mean, It's the legendary version of the weapon that I had, and it's a higher level version, so, you know, we'll take it. Although if another one shows up in the shop, it will be higher quality, so you never know. Double damage fire blast. There is a pan. So the legendary pan is the one that burns. Higher quality firebrand. Are you a mimic? I will take it. Oh my god, I have no money. I guess I did buy some stuff, didn't I? Better combo pans too. Let me look at those. More damage against a bleeding target. I like it. I like it. Actually, I don't even really need to attack with the sword, because, you know, in a build like this, the firebrand basically kills everything on its own. I like it. I like it. That time it actually did kill an enemy on its own. Which I guess is one of the reasons why I really like firebrands, because you can just essentially ignore everything with this. Sure, I'll take more. Hey. And I remember the first time it came down to this floor, I was very scared of those necromancers. I was like, man, how the hell are you supposed to deal with them? They keep resummoning the enemies I kill, man, they're impossible. No, apparently if you just, you know, go fast, forehead, it all works out. Cleaver Trap 10. I still think if the Barnacle Trap can crit, you know what, it can't crit now, because I don't have poison on anything. We have burn. We're very explicitly going into burn. It does create a toxic cloud, but we're really going, I guess, bleed and burn. So maybe we should side swap to the cleaver. Also gives us more damage. Come on, one more. There's one more. This is a scroll I missed. I do really enjoy this floor though, because you get to see all of the enemies that you've killed. Okay, hold on, I gotta look at this. A spite sword, is that poison enabling? Emits a toxic cloud when you take damage. It inflicts a critical hit if you were hurt 8 seconds ago or if you are cursed. All right, I'm gonna ice him apparently. We don't need it. Definitely do not need it. But it is cool. Apparently now we're just getting all of the legendaries. Come on, combo. Keep it going. We already have what we need. All right, so there's a few things that we missed. I've got to think about this scarecrow fight, because he is annoying. I'm gonna be rolling to his backside, smacking him, trying to keep him in one place. So it's gonna be like, boom, 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 you know, put all that stuff out, and then it's gonna be smack, 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 just constantly rolling behind him, hitting him once. And even when he enters his next phases of the fight, where he actually attacks faster, he attacks twice in one direction, so you can still roll behind him. So we should have no problem. Your combo rehearsal is very adorable, says Poli. You've got to rehearse on occasion. You got to think to yourself, okay, how am I going to engage this boss or this combat? You got to plan ahead, man. What happens if you fight an elite and he turns out to be a box elite and he boxes you in and murders you? You got to plan. You got to have a condition for everything, man. You got to be prepared. No. I just fell into a pit of nothing. He's a man with a plan. No, I'm the man with the pans. I've got 2 pans in my pocket, you see. Got 2 pans in my pocket for you. Random skills. I'm not gonna buy anything. I'm not gonna buy anything. We could get a level 13, but I really don't want to spend the money. I want to have a little opportunity to re-roll. Might be a mimic, but I think trying to get synergies is worth more than 2 levels of a level 11 equipment. Are we good? Are we good? We're good. You have the map. Yes, I do have the map. Just have to double check. A little more money. And we have poison damage on the oiled sword. And the sinew slicer has like no damage synergies at all. So we gotta do some re-rolling. We are looking for bleeding or burning. Oh. Oh. Okay, well, that works. Job done. That's pretty decent. All right, we're good. Yeah, thumbs up. And the devil laughs. This could be my most dramatic and inspirational moment in Dead Cell's history. Having a good fight against the Scarecrow. Get him down there. No! Okay, I mean that's good. It wasn't perfect, but that's good. I think that the oiled sword isn't quite fast enough to hit, roll, hit, roll, hit, roll, hit, roll. I think that the blood sword is. The blood sword attacks a little bit faster, so I think the blood sword you can hit, roll, hit, roll, hit, roll, hit, roll. Yeah, no, we didn't take very much at all. I have a lot of health, surprisingly, but I guess it is brutality. But we did a lot of damage very quickly. That was a good proof of concept. And I gotta be honest, because I am having a good time on this run, I wanna go the full path. Lemon says, oil sword is one of the slowest swords. It's pretty slow, but I am enjoying it. And it does do it does do good damage, and it does a lot of damage quickly. And the oil effect is handy. And I love fire, so it's a good combination, I think. Ironically, Swift Sword not that fast either. Swift Sword I've never really liked. I think that I do have a better chance of flawlessing the Hand of the King. I feel like I am much more used to his attack timings, and he's an easier fight than the Scarecrow anyways, so. We came close to flawlessing the Scarecrow. We came close to flawlessing the Mimic as well. Not the Mimic, but the... What is that guy called? The nest boss, the tick, Mama Tick. Hold on, hold on. See ya. Come and get me. I'm not gonna reroll, or I'm not gonna buy a new oiled sword. The current sword that we have is like so perfect. Plus bleed and plus fire, it's perfect. Oh hey, Corrosive Cloud. Burns, electrocutes, arrows comes back, beautiful. What, do you have suddenly a nice farmer's outfit on? I have an option turned on that randomizes the outfits every floor, so. Now I'm currently this guy. This is one of the outfits for the Scarecrow, who we just fought. What? Whoa! 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 Cool it! Cool it! Cool it! Cool it! Cool it! What a jerk! Didn't see him at all. Freaking comboed 2 attacks in on me too. What a jerk! What an absolute dickbag! What a dickbag! Dick! 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 $30,000 per hit. It's not bad. It'll get better as soon as we have burning oil and the bleed happening with the traps. So it'll be more on bosses, pretty much. That was 38,000 right there. More food, huh? Ah, infected food baguette. Still worth eating when we leave. Does Seda Stiletto count as a sword? Because I think it's pretty fast. It certainly does. Wait, which one's Seda Stiletto? Always forget. Ow. Oh no. Damn traps, man. The infection adds the flavor. It's a secret ingredient. The G virus. Yeah, sure. Careful, careful. You can't kill me. It's very rude. The sword is pretty damn good for us right now. Yo, could you die, please? Thank you. I suppose we don't really need combo too much, but it is one of those things where I'm just like, I don't know what else I would take. I also feel like maybe we don't really need the sinew slicer and the cleaver trap, but I don't know what I would replace those with either. Well, I guess we could maybe find something here to buy, and if it's a mimic, it'll upgrade. We could spin to win, but... All right, are you a mimic? You're not a mimic. You are a slightly higher quality sinew slicer, but I really do like the effects that we have on this one. Yeah, I don't think we need to buy a new one. No curse chests. Like, I'm just thinking... Get off the ladder! What? I just couldn't move for a second there. Like, we just don't need both applications of bleed, but it doesn't hurt to have them both. We still have a baguette, so we're gonna have essentially full health when we leave, as long as we don't get hit again. I guess even if the traps aren't doing an incredible amount of damage, it is very consistent. You know, as long as the traps don't get knocked into the spike pit, they are going to be doing damage forever. What a very strange secret. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. 30 brutality. We'll have 31. Also pretty decent. Let's go eat our bread. Bread for the bread gods. And let's get the heck out of here. Oh look, lots of survival equipment. Fantastic. Thanks, game. And we don't need to really reroll anything. We have good enough modifiers. Although maybe we should reroll the turrets and we can make them have more damage on burning oil, but it is expensive if we don't get it early. We've got support, which we want. Combo, which is okay. No mercy, maybe? Nah. 7%. Lower health on the boss? Yeah. Firebrands doesn't really need a reroll. I like the arrows. Upwards and in front, very good. Don't need the pan chucks. More damage on burning, more damage on burning. No, we don't do anything. We don't do a damn thing. Nine says it's still weird to me how the castle has lower gear level than the caverns. It is interesting. Like, it would be kind of cool if the equipment was a little bit more consistently leveled. Because then, or like how the levels were consistently leveled, because then the equipment in them, there wouldn't be an incentivization to go one path or another. Like, even just in the early game, like, if you go to the sewers, you technically get better equipment and better scrolls. I like going different paths, although not necessarily the ramparts or the promenade, but you know, if it was all the same levels, if everything was equalized, then there wouldn't be an incentivization. You would just go wherever the hell you wanted to go. Shovel. Secrets found in the walls and ground are of increased quality. Well, I mean... we could roll good secrets for a floor, I suppose. It's a very interesting one. Doesn't seem very good right now, just because we're basically done. But sure, why not? I'm gonna go... let's just go with Porky Pack, I guess. In theory, it'll apply oil, but I wanna get the damage bonus for the next floor. And I might roll oiled sword, but for now, let's try to have better quality secrets. And I did see a secret over there. You know what, you jerk? I don't respect you. Oh, it was like right, oh my god, it's on the other side of the wall. Hold on. Amethyst. It's not really a higher quality secret, but I don't know what I was expecting. A fragment of the Philosopher's Stone. Oh, I got the bomb, but it wasn't enough. Okay, there's a lot happening. Clunk. I never really understood what it means by better quality secrets. Maybe we'll figure it out. Maybe you just have like a better chance of getting like a 50% food instead of a 15% food. Which I assume is what it is, but it's not like that's gonna be a guarantee, is it? Okay, knock it off, knock it off, knock it off. See ya. All right, that was extremely satisfying. We're gonna keep the current amulet, even though this one gives us extra stats. We have currently extra jumps, which I want. How do we get this? What a juke. You know, I'm just gonna... no, I'm gonna use the shovel. I wanna see what it gives us. Even though I really kind of do wanna switch. You look like Little Red Riding Hood with cotton candy for a head. The Queen's outfits are always a little lanky, which to me kind of makes them feel a little awkward. Like, she really needs to go back to leg day. Okay. I mean, I knew there would be something down here. Man, there really just isn't a reason to use anything but that firebrand. It slays. Okay, now we'll swap. Yeah. I would have loved to have had the extra jumps, but not even I can say no to a quad brutality amulet at this point in the game. But I am trying to think about the items that we have and the bosses that are coming up. Like, I would love to have... Nice! I would love to have the extra jump so that maybe when the boss, spoiler boss, does his pokey attacks, we can kind of just jump over the pokes. Double damage burning oil, or extra damage poison creates poison. You know what? Are you a mimic? Nah, let's upgrade. That seems fantastic. I guess I'm just going full on traps, which is fine. Okay. Dude, and... yeah. Like, we don't really need the poison effect on it. It's not about the poison, it's just about the fact that it's a higher quality. But they will also synergize with themselves, and then we have poison, so why not? Queen kind of looks like a mosquito. Filled with blood, I guess. Paid for in blood. Well, you're dead. Just need to find some more secrets. As soon as we find the secrets. Okay, don't eat the food, don't eat the food. Get rid of the dang shovel. It's a good weapon. It's fine. I do miss that oiled sword though at this point. I am like, oh, oiled sword, come back to me. I guess maybe what you could do is you could just have the oiled sword, just have the shovel in your hand when you're opening up the secrets. Like maybe you don't have to actually have it on you permanently, but you know, we'll be fine. Don't worry about it. No. You know, it didn't say every secret was gonna be a higher quality. That's gonna hurt. How are you not dead? Thank you. You had like no HP. What happened? What the? What the? Kind of forgot that the shovel could even hit backwards. It doesn't happen all that often. Normally there's like another food drop in here somewhere. Would love to find it, but if we don't, that's okay. I think I frequently get 3 on the floor. Why does it gotta be slammers? Who was it who made that decision? Who said, you know what? We should have slammers right before the final boss. 2 of them. My God, Johnson, you're a genius. Well, we're done, so let's suck up the food and get the heck out. So we'll have a 30% bonus damage. I do need to go around though, unfortunately, but that's fine. Door here. Oh, I can't even, what the? I like the impossible to access teleporter, like what the hell? I don't even know if I can get to that food. Yeah, what, such good secrets, wonderful secrets, only the best secrets. Like, how do I can't even get to that one. What the hell kind of a layout is this? Hold on. What if I go up? If I go up one level, can I make that jump? No, I don't think I can. All right, well, goodbye food forever. Weird. Guess we're leaving. Rip. So we're not gonna have a 30% damage bonus, it's just gonna be 15, but, you know, all it cost us was a very small amount of cash for the reroll. That's fine. Abe, do you have all the boss rush outfits unlocked? Nope. Not even close. Haven't done all of the legendaries yet. And I probably won't get all of them. But you never know, you never know. I do love the damage bonuses we have on these, so I don't really want to reroll them. More damage on poison, and burning oil, and we have burning and oil. Hey, would you imagine that? So let's just reroll the mutations. We'll take a, take the combo. I'll take this engagement. And we'll take support. Let's go. I don't think we'll need disengagement, but it always helps just in case you get stuck in your own head, you do a bad dodge roll, and then you just die. Hello, friend. At least I don't have 3,000 cells. At least we died, so we don't have all of those cells. Damn it. We did a ton of damage, but unfortunately, this jerk we're also gonna kill him very quickly. I got hit once. His dang poke. His poke is always the hardest thing to dodge, in my opinion. That was a fun run, though. I really do like the oiled sword. If I was a little bit better at that scarecrow fight, we would have been able to flawless him. But that oiled sword does a lot of damage. What a fight, 3 pokes into 3 heals. Man, remember back when we were just learning how to fight this guy, and he was goddamn impossible. He's a bit of a pushover now. But I can't say, I shouldn't say that because maybe the devs are gonna hear me and make an even harder boss. We're gonna have the, what was it someone said? You could dream nail him and then have like the true final boss afterwards. Oh god, I'm a freaking snowman. Fun run though. Finally made a good run work. Yeah, oiled sword is very good. Blood sword is very good. I really like both of those weapons. Legendary, of course, makes them better, especially with the blood sword, because that actually does improve the damage. The legendary affix on the oiled sword doesn't really improve the damage all of that much. It just kind of makes it easier to oil up enemies nearby, but not on bosses. It doesn't matter. But for the blood sword, it does matter, and that does make it an even better weapon. It increases its damage heavily. But I like both of those weapons. I've had good runs with them, and they're just like, they're no nonsense swords. It's just like, oh, okay, I have a blood sword. Smack, 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 smack. I have an oiled sword. Smack, 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 smack. You know, it's not a rapier where you have to worry about your dodges in order to get the crits to have the damage. It's not like a flawless with the slow wind up or like the war spear or anything like that. It's not like a tombstone or a death scythe or scissors, you know, it doesn't have conditions that you're looking for. It's just a sword. And I like those weapons. And I like the fact that they can help to enable synergies, damage bonuses, burning, bleeding, poisoning. I mean, we had the burning, bleeding synergy with the sword on this run, and it was insane. Oiled sword or vampire killer? That's a tough question because the vampire killer is very slow, but it has 0 animation lock, I'm pretty certain. But if you don't have a way of enabling the synergy, they both kind of suck. At least the vampire killer can help create fire dealing with normal enemies. But if you don't have anything that can create fire, you're not gonna get value out of either weapon. And I'm not just talking about firebrands. You know, you do have pyrotechnics and flame breath as well. But if you have like a turret that burns on destruction, that's kind of annoying to have to wait for the cooldown to throw it again. If you're dealing with the collector, he's gonna teleport to the next arena and the fire's not gonna follow him. But if you have shots leave a trail of flames, that's not gonna work on second phase Dracula or some enemies like the giant. It's gonna be hard to oil up the eye and then light it on fire unless you have direct fire application. As long as you have fire, both weapons I think are fine, but I'm starting to appreciate the oiled sword just because it is no nonsense. You know, the vampire killer has like a 3-hit combo where you do a backflip on the 3rd whip crack. Oiled sword is like smack, 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 smack. It's so simple and reliable. Anyways, I had a fun time on that run. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Dead Cells.